the round of 16 in the MIAA Division 4 state tournament. The 1 versus 16 matchup. The Case Cardinals, the top dogs in the land, welcome in the Eagles from the Advanced Math and Science Academy. So great to be with you. Brady Kudo, Tyler Clark, the rest of our fabulous crew. You know, you look at the Cardinals, we knew they were good. We knew they were really good. But I think if there were any doubters, those doubters were silenced this past Monday when they beat Cohasset 20-1 to get to the Sweet 16.
Oh, yeah. That game against Cohasset, they dominated from the very beginning to the end. Pretty much what you'd expect a 1 versus a 32 seed to think. But some people coming into that game, Cohasset came into the game with a win because they won the play-in game, and you never know what can happen if you win a play-in game. But that was quickly silenced. I think this Case team is honestly, Brady, is something else. I mean, they have every box that you can check: pitching, hitting, fielding. They do all of it, and they do all of it extremely well. On top of that, and I would be shocked to see Case come out of this game the loser.
AMSA beat Northbridge in the 16 versus 17 matchup the other day, 6-1.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Ask the fans of or the players of the Purdue Boilermakers how that feels in the NCAA tournament this year. You're a big fan now of the FDU Knights because of that 16 seed beating a 1 seed. So I'm saying it happens, but I've seen a couple of these Case games this year with you, with me, and it is. Oh, we're on air now. I wasn't aware. You kept looking over here, and I wasn't sure where the reason why we were. Oh,
not anymore.
Not anymore. We were briefly.
Nonetheless. Okay. Well, this is a big one. It's got a big fight feel to it. 1 versus 16 to play the 8 on Friday. The 8 being Uxbridge.
I just looked at the camera, and Adam shook his head. No, I'm not. Oh well. You never know, because our director Adam Kitchen's filming the game, but when Lucy would film the games, you never know when she was going to film us. It would just be talking, and all of a sudden, like, oh, there's a camera staring right at my face, so be prepared for anything. Case in black, the Eagles, Brady, I'm not going to say Advanced Math and Science Academy every time. I'm just going to call them the Eagles.
Eagles are AMSA.
A team that I can, with confidence, say that Case Athletics has never faced.
No. This is the first.
With confidence. We're making an announcement.
I'm going to say we are going to turn it over to public address announcer
your own Case High School Cardinals,
Pete Connell.
This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association and the South Coast Conference. We trust that you will feel welcome as a guest of Joseph Case High School, and we encourage you to demonstrate good sportsmanship, no matter what your feelings of loyalty may be toward one team or the other. MIAA bylaws clearly stipulate that poor sports or unsportsmanlike acts may cause a person to be removed from the site of competition. We ask that you also assume responsibility for good sportsmanship. Thank you for your cooperation. And now let's meet today's lineups. First, the non-starters for the AMSA Eagles. Number 4, Michaela Laudette. Number 7, Juliana Durant. Number 10, Adrian Murphy. And number 6, Michaela Estabrook. And now the starters, leading off and playing shortstop, number 1, Brooke Laudette. Batting second and playing second base, number 2, Emilia Carvalho. Batting third and playing third base, number 11, Abby Assman. Batting fourth and playing left field, number 13, Ava McLeod. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 9, Buell Yost. Batting sixth and catching, number 29, Sophia Hamill. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 3, Grace Galvin. Batting eighth, the designated player, number 21, Elena Tremontazzi. And batting ninth and playing right field, number 8, Kathleen Galvin. Pitching today for the Eagles, number 12, Ashley Carell. And now for the home team, the Joseph Case High School Cardinals. First and on starters, number 4, Caitlin Shea. Number 7, Kaylin Duran. Number 13, Megan Pereira. Number 15, Nicole Rebello. Number 21, Anna Michaud. Number 23, Ella Preston. Number 30, Brooke Perron. And number 88, Madeline Botello. And now the starters for Case. Leading off and playing center field, number 11, Megan Smith. Batting second and playing second base, number 10, Lexi Yost. Batting third and catching, number 25, Olivia Silva. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 8, Brooke Orton. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 14, Bree Font. Batting sixth and playing left field at number 2, Sky Dupree. Batting seventh and playing right field at number 99, Jamie Moniz. Batting eighth and pitching at number 45, Haley Barabay. And batting ninth and playing shortstop, number 24, Lily Picard. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise if you are able for the playing of our national anthem.
Say welcome back to Judge Aguiar Field. And I tell you, this has a big fight feel to it.
Oh, it does. It's a very well attended game. I can look out into the outfield and I'm seeing fans lining the fence. We have newspaper reporters here. I did see some fans walking around with Eagles sweatshirts.
Yeah, there's a good amount of AMSA fans here.
There's some AMSA fans.
Case AMSA 1 versus 16. The winner to play 8-seeded Uxbridge on Friday afternoon. It could be here. It could be in Uxbridge.
Let's hope that it's here, but you know, stranger things have happened. Lower seeds end up posting. Let's look at the NBA playoffs this year. The 6-seeded Golden State Warriors had home court advantage in the second round. But Haley Barabay just rock out there as a pitcher.
Well, let's give you the starting lineup for Amos. Brooke Ledette leads off and plays shortstop. Amelia Carvalho, Abby Assman, Ava McLeod go 2, 3, 4. Gwil Yost in the 5-hole playing first. Sophia Hamill is the catcher batting 6th. Grace Galvin, Elena Tramatazzi, and Kathleen Galvin rounding out the order. In defensively of the Cardinals, Brooke Orton is at third. Lily Pickard, the shortstop. Lexi Yost, the second baseman. Bree Fonts at first. Left to right, Sky Dupree, Megan Smith, Jamie Moniz, with Olivia Silva doing the catching for Haley Barabee.
The Cardinals' side of hitting, Jamie Moniz has moved up to the 7th spot. She was a number 9 hitter for a majority of the season. So something a little bit different. I wouldn't say it's a lovely day for softball, Brady. It's unseasonably cold here in early June, but here we go. Very vocal team is AMSA over there.
They have to be.
Listen to that.
About 65 degrees here at first pitch. And with this strike, we are underway from Brownfield. I was right. 65 degrees. Did I say Judge Aguiar Field in our open?
Did you? I didn't.
I don't know. I hope I didn't. If I did, I'm sorry. We're not there.
We're
off campus.
No more games there this year.
Count 1-1 at Ledette.
Baseball did win their first game of the tournament, and
they did.
Unfortunately, did drop.
This one up high for ball 2.
Well, as you know, Brady, we were ready to do that game, and then the other team never showed up because of issues.
Yeah, that was going to be brought to you by the Sports Saga podcast.
Yeah, that's twice now this year that we were going to do a game under the Sports Saga podcast, and it didn't happen.
Unfortunately, yeah. 2-1 fouled off. 2-2.
That net. That is unnerving to hear those balls hitting that net right behind us. And now we've moved closer to the net now than we were sitting. We used to be more down the right field line, and now we're much closer to the first base bag.
2-2. Just missed. Ledette came into this game hitting .289. 7 RBIs.
Seems like a pretty dependable leadoff hitter.
Early full count for Barabee. Payoff pitch is low for ball 4.
That is uncharacteristic for a opening walk. Last softball game that was done here, I did myself, and you weren't here, and she had 7 strikeouts to start. And I guess I was against a Pontiac, who was a pretty good team.
Carvalho hitting .368. Squares a bond. Silva will not throw down.
Think about AMSA having not played Case consistently throughout the year, doesn't know about that monster behind home plate that Case have in the form of Olivia Silva with that absolute cannon for an arm. She's picked off a number of runners this year. Don't get too big of a lead on her. I'm interested if Carvalho will show bunt again. She is not.
So strike called. 0-2 the count to the senior second baseman. This one taken low and outside for a ball.
Low and outside there, as you said. Eagles are showing good plate discipline so far.
Yeah, so far. 1-2. Off and running is Ledette. This one popped to Picard for out number 1. So Abby Asman comes in, hitting .487, 2 home runs, and 19 RBIs. By far their best hitter all year. This one lifted in the air to right field. This is over Moniz's head. That'll one-hop the fence. Ledette is around second. She's heading into third. Osman is in a second just barely. And AMSA have 2 runners in scoring position.
That is why she's their best hitter all year. That was some good contact on that ball.
Yeah, Osman, Very close play at second base. But umpire was right there. And in steps Ava McLeod, who arguably is better, hitting .512.
Oh, wow.
With a home run and 21 RBIs.
There's a reason why they hit 3-4. You don't just put anybody there 3-4.
This one looped. Yost calls Picard off. Picard says no, and there are 2 away.
That was a key out right there.
Yes, it was.
That was absolutely critical to get the number.
Especially on one pitch.
On one pitch. That wasn't even, I mean, if that was in the outfield, they could have got a run home, but not a pop-up in the infield.
So in steps Gwil Yost, hitting .387, the first baseman. And they were saying that the third base coach cannot score the game electronically while he stands at first. That was Jay Akil, the manager for AMSA. But nonetheless, we are back underway with Gwil Yost.
Yeah, I saw him with the phone. I'm like, that's what he's doing. He was keeping score.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it makes sense. You don't want really electronics out on the field. In the dugout, absolutely.
Say it's a noisy dugout.
That's the noisiest I've heard all year.
The 0-1. Quad on and miss. Silva check it down, and she got her! That's how you get out of a jam. What a play by Silva.
That was a rocket down there.
Mahomes like cannon over there behind the plate.
Oh, don't talk about Patrick Mahomes with me. Please don't.
Bobby Tierney, a photographer, just said that was like a Patrick Mahomes like cannon to me.
No.
And the Jaguars fan, Tyler Clark, did not take to that.
Absolutely. Don't talk about Patrick Mahomes. I have nothing against Patrick Mahomes himself. It's a certain broadcaster's affiliation with him, as I've been over with you before, Brady. A certain playoff game comes to mind.
So Ashley Carell will take the circle for AMSA. She is 5-3 with a 2.33 ERA, has 5 complete games, has struck out 114 batters in 8 games, or 12 games, 12 appearances. She's come under relief in 4.
I can tell you my first reaction seeing her out there. She's very tall.
Yeah. She
ball's,
goes about 5'11".
That ball's gonna come from a.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
Megan Smith will lead things off for the Cardinals. Lexi Yost, Olivia Silva, Brooke Orton, Brianna Fonz, that really dreaded 2 through 5, or even 1 through 5 order there. Sky Dupree hitting 6th, playing left field. Jamie Moniz, Haley Berraby, Lily Picard rounding out the 9.
Brady, there aren't any weak spots in this case lineup.
There are not.
There really are not. Every hitter is just incredible athlete. I mean, you can't get through any part of the lineup being like, okay, I can breathe a little bit easier because we're down here now. That just is not. No.
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 So in steps Megan Smith. We've said many a times before, Bryant University in 2 years for field hockey. And this is a swinging bunt down the left field line. That is a fair ball. Smith will hustle her way into second. She's going to try for 3. She's got the wheels. The throw is not in time. And we lead off with a stand-up triple.
Just casually standing. Boy, Brady, she is so fast. That lefty swing and...
She got out of the box really fast, too. That's the key with her.
It's like Ichiro out there, just...
Slap. Just slap it. In steps Lexi Yost. This one over the backstop. Yep. Smith will not go.
That was a little too much zip on that. Oh, that pitch just shows the pitcher for asthma may be or AMSA. Is it asthma? AMSA. AMSA. Might be a little rattled after one pitch triple.
1-0. is on the ground, back up the middle. Throw on a first is good. Here comes Smith. And the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead on the RBI ground out by Lexi Yost. Good play by Brooke Ledette.
That was a good play to get the out.
Olivia Silva, UMass Dartmouth next year for shot put in softball.
She's quite the athlete, as I've been saying with this whole lineup.
These are the games that this kid lives for. First pitch to her is a ball up high.
I believe she was 4 for 4 against Cohasset.
She was 4 for 4 with 2 home runs against Cohasset.
I thought it was 2 doubles. Was it 2 home runs?
It's 2. I think it was 2 of each.
2 of each.
1-0.
Just her batting stance up there. She just wants to kill it.
Yeah. A lot of fans along the outfield today. Somebody might end up with a temporary souvenir before they have to throw it back in.
It's not quite a feat to catch a ball in a, high school softball playoff game. It's not quite the same appeal as major. So if the ball is hit over the fence, they're going to certainly ask for the ball back.
2-1. Taken low. Yeah, they're not giving anything to her. No. Everything's been low or outside.
But again, if you pitch around Livy Sylvia, Brooke Orton batting after her, so.
And then Bree Fonts.
Just pick your
poison.
Pick your poison.
3-1.
Yeah,
ball 4.
That was by design.
Yeah. So what do you do to Orton now?
Yeah, now you got Silva waiting on first base, so that's a good question. And they're going to use a pinch runner as expected.
Yeah, it is Maddie Botello.
They had to, take a brief break for the new runner to.
Orton takes
process.
1 for strike 1.
Jamie Moon is behind us in the batting cage right now.
Botello stands on first, 1 out, 1-0 Cardinals. This one is high. So 1-1 the count to the senior. Also going to UMass Dartmouth with Olivia Silva next year, but she is playing just basketball. Heavily recruited by them. The 4th all-time scorer in the history of Joseph Case High School. This one is lifted in the air to right field and will be barely caught, I might add, by Kathleen Galvin, and almost came out of her glove. And so they're quickly 2 away for Brianna Fonts. You talk about hot hitters. She hit 2 out against Cohasset on Monday. She's only a sophomore as well. There's a lot to look forward to with this kid.
They'll be in good. I don't think they'll be quite as good as they were this year. Next year, I mean, they're pretty loaded this year.
This one on the ground, stabbed at.
And the inning ends.
By Yost. And that'll do it, but they get 1 across.
1 run on a hit. 1 hit. No errors and only 1 left on. Well, if you're AMSA right now, you must be feeling pretty good to only limit Case to 1 run after seeing how that inning started. A triple on the first pitch, and they only get 1 run out of it.
Gwil Yost, Sophia Hamill, Grace Galvin. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Eagles.
I was going to say,
there's no relation to Lexi.
That's quite an unusual last name to share.
And they both play second base.
And yeah.
Like, what are the chances?
I don't see any other names that are. Let's see.
What, 6-12? Yeah.
7th grade?
Yeah,
it is.
Checking our notes. Yeah,
It's
Yost
a 6 through 12 school.
6 through 12, right.
So but but that's pretty good if you're playing.
Varsity.
You're on the same field as Olivia Silva and Brooke Orton as a 7th grader. And batting 5th.
Yeah. So Yost was subbing again. Did not finish her previous at-bat.
Interrupted in the pickoff play.
Yeah.
Hopefully AMSA may have learned their lesson with that about don't mess with.
This one fouled back off to the right, off of Principal Chris Costa's roof and out of play. He laughs about it.
That was a satisfying.
That was a donk. That's what that was.
Some fan just went after it. I'm actually. I rolled under where my car is actually.
The 0-1. On the ground. It's
That'll be a
fair.
tough play.
Orton, tough play. She got her.
By about half a step.
Yeah, great play by Orton. So in steps Sophia Hamill, the catcher. She's hitting .371.
Does it give you on your score? It doesn't give you the grade that they're in, right?
No. Well, no, it does for some of the ones that are in high school. It does.
Yeah.
Hamill's a sophomore.
Okay. So this will be should be a good AMSA team for.
Yeah, a few years to come.
I
yeah,
don't think we're.
Absolutely.
I'd be surprised if we run into them again, unless it's. I mean, the only real time would be in tournament play. Same thing with the baseball team playing Lynn Vogt.
Right, because AMSA's in Marlboro, and you're not trying to travel an hour to play a non-league game.
Just a Bourne.
Yeah.
But when you enter the tournament, you pretty much, I mean, you play whoever's there from all over the state.
This one right to Orton, and she overthrew Fonts. She's trying for 2, and she's a dead duck.
That was a great play by Jamie Moniz there to back that up.
Yeah, great backup by Moniz.
So Hamill actually reached on the error and then was gunned.
So E5 and then was caught.
9-6.
Yeah.
As soon as she started running, I'm like, I don't think that's a great idea.
No.
That's also extremely heads up by Jamie Moniz.
And steps Grace Galvin. Swing and a miss and a strike. Galvin hitting .310. So again, you look at this lineup.
They're good. There
really aren't any. There aren't any weaknesses or any eyesores.
Some people may say, well, they're just a 16 seed, but the point is they still made the tournament.
This one lifted into the left field. That's a fair ball. Dupree will get it on a hop, and Grace Galvin is on with a base hit that'll bring up Elena Tramatazzi.
I mean, this was still a 12-7 team.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a good season.
They're 12-7 overall, 4-2 in the Colonial Large. This one chopped foul.
A foul
by the glove of Brooke Orton. Yeah, so they play teams like they're in the same league as Bay Path, and Bay Path, I mean, absolutely ran away with the Colonial. They play
Hopedale.
It's the same Hopedale,
Uxbridge.
There's a lot of non-league games. Blackstone Valley, Worcester Tech, Millbury. Well, Millbury's a non-league game. This one chopped foul, hit foul and out of play rather.
It's teams, up near Central Mass. That case would not really.
Yeah, up near Marlboro, Central Mass.
Marlboro's right near Worcester, so it's very.
You got a case the farthest opponent they played in a league game or a counted game, not necessarily a scrimmage. This one is outside. Would be Bourne,
but they usually play Bourne.
So a non-league would have been Bishop Stang. They scrimmaged King Philip.
Oh, that didn't count?
Yeah, that was a scrimmage for both teams just before the postseason. This one on the ground, they have a chance at 2, 6.
Nope,
4.
There were 2 outs.
There were 2 outs.
There were 2 outs.
Oh, good call.
So
how do I not know how many outs there are? All right, well, nonetheless, they get the out.
Just get the force out and end the inning. No runs and 1 left on.
Yeah, don't listen to the announcer. He doesn't know what's going on.
1 error.
for them.
And one hit.
Traumatazzi. Elena Traumatazzi. No? It's weird. She's in 8th grade. Yeah. They're gonna be good for a while. They're gonna be good for a very long time. They play in the, yeah, they do. Baypath. I mean, they were. Did they? I mean, they were. Well.
Boy, while you were talking, that was an absolute cannon down.
I didn't see.
Holy moly!
I didn't see it. I gotta be honest. We were talking about the Colonial
Hamill
Athletic
just
Conference.
threw an absolute rocket.
I don't doubt
down
it. She's
to
one of the better catchers in the state.
That was very impressive.
Yeah, you take AMSA. They finished 3rd in the Colonial Large. First was Baypath. Second was Blackstone Valley.
Who, ironically, the baseball team just played.
And then 4th was Montechusett.
Montechusett Regional Voc Tech in Fitchburg.
In Fitchburg, yep.
Massachusetts may be a pretty small state, but
it's not.
We got a lot of.
It's just spread out. Everything's just.
You know how many towns there are in Massachusetts?
It's over 100.
A lot more than 100. 351.
The number 312 was actually stuck in my head.
351.
351. This one lifted in a right center field long run, and it's over the head of Galvin. Dupree will head into second with a stand-up double. Yeah.
And, no, it's cut off by the pitcher.
So Sky Dupree with a stand-up double.
Once again, Case starts the inning off with an extra base hit.
Yes. Again. For what seems like the 100th time this season.
Now, Jamie Moniz, who twice I have watched her put one over the fence.
Maybe you're the good luck charm. Let's see. She squares a bunt.
Well, one time we thought it ended the game, and it didn't.
Yeah, nobody needs to know about that, though.
Well, I was with you. I thought the game was over, so it wasn't just you. The mercy rule only applies after 5 innings, not 6 innings. And Jamie Moniz actually gets the bunt down.
Yeah, she got the job done.
Sack bunt.
Yep. For Haley Barabee, who also put 2 home runs out on Monday.
Sack, 3 unassisted. Haley had two home runs, you said, right?
There's a kid who does everything. Takes that one high for a ball. I gotta say, I do like, I think there was a little bit of criticism maybe moving Barabee down to the 8 hole, but I like it. Because it gives that bottom of the order that extra boost.
Brady, someone has to hit 8th.
Yes. Fouled and out of play.
Look at this Case lineup, and you can put them.
Yeah, for a while it went Smith, Yost, Silva, Orton, Barabee, Fonts, and the Monas would hit 9th. Picard would hit 8th, and Picard's been having a good run as of late, so she's that second leadoff hitter hitting 9th.
You could put them I think the only player in this lineup. I'll say this again.
Barabee lifted in a right field. It is caught for out number 2. Dupree, home, safe. And it's 2-0.
That was a very good throw.
Yeah. Good play out there by Kathleen Galvin.
Leadoff double and 2 sacrifices to score the run. 1 run at a time.
Great walk-up song choice by Lily Picard, I will say.
You even get the walk-up music going.
Great choice.
I didn't hear what the song was.
God's Country by Blake Shelton.
Yeah, okay. I know MLB players have their own walk-up music. So Oscar, something on the Guardians was the SpongeBob theme song.
Mercado?
Is it Mercado? Yeah.
Yeah.
He had at least 2 or 3 walk-offs in the postseason last year.
Yes. Yeah, he's not a bad player. I like him. Count Picard quickly 0-2.
Ooh, changeup.
Yeah. A little funky off speed, and it's 1-2.
That did miss high.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a changeup.
That was very odd.
Yeah.
That was just
like too slow to be a changeup.
like an ephus pitch.
Yeah. 2-2. Megan Smith on deck. 2 away in the inning. 2-0 Cardinal lead. Bottom of the second. Squibs that one foul.
Right through the first base coach's legs.
She couldn't do that again if she tried.
Yeah.
And the winner of this one playing 8th seeded Uxbridge on Friday. Depending on who wins this will determine the location of the game. AMSA will be on the road no matter what,
And
as
ball
Picard draws ball 4.
that was another very interesting spin, but now
Missed high.
you've got that missed high, but now you've got the top of the order up, which Case can stage a rally at any point. 2-out rally. Especially with Megan Smith starting it
And
off.
tripled and scored in the first. Yeah, the swinging bunt again lifted this time
that'll just be
and
harmless.
caught by Asman.
Just trying to slap that right
Yeah.
down the line. But
Trying to do the same thing.
1 run on 1 hit. Identical to the first inning with no errors and 1 left on.
So,
So
one run and 1 hit for Bunner.
Twice
Yeah.
now, Case has gotten their leadoff hitter on with an extra base hit, and both times they've scored. They're just a machine. And it is 2-1. Sorry, 2-0. AMSA hasn't scored yet, correct? No,
That's correct.
That is correct. They've gotten runners on,
Yes.
but
So it's Galvin and then the top, Ledette and Carvalho for AMSA coming up. Already the top of the third. This game moving by relatively quickly. Say that 3 times fast.
there is a bit of haze in the air. I think that's left over from those wildfires.
Yeah, did you see New York
Oh, it's bad.
today? I feel so bad. By the way, our thoughts and prayers, everyone, to
Yeah.
everyone affected by those wildfires in eastern Canada. Hopefully everyone in New York staying safe. I've got a lot of family in New York. Hopefully everyone's staying safe. But I was thinking about it today. I was like, yeah, we're gonna get some of that within the next week or so.
Yeah,
They're just gonna keep moving south.
A little bit of it, and yeah. Well, at least this game is unaffected for AMSA. We have 9-1-2 due up.
And here comes Kathleen Galvin hitting 217. This one fouled back for strike 1. And I said we were talking about it pregame off the air for June the 7th. It is surprisingly chilly.
Yeah, I came right from my school in New Bedford, and I just brought shorts with me. I'm like, oh, it's June. It's not like horribly cold, but it is definitely not this warm. I actually, to get prepared for this game, I went back and I watched some of the game that we did against Dighton Rehoboth.
Yeah.
And I remember talking about how I'd been in Erie, Pennsylvania a couple days before that. It was literally 85 degrees. And here we are in the mid to low 60s here in early June. Early June.
Yeah, I had shorts on earlier today, and then I was changing for the guy. I was like, do I change? Do I not change? I was like, no,
Yeah,
I'm going to change.
you made
And then,
the good
I
call.
was like, I'm going to put long sleeves on too, because I'm not, especially, is it going to get windy? It's always windy around here.
How was it at the racetrack for temperature?
It's not, we're inside.
Yeah, okay.
High Papa Picard for out number 1.
It's her third
Put out.
already.
Ledette 0 for 0.
Very, very good walk to start it off.
Had a great at bat, and they got picked off at third.
Made it to third.
Yeah.
Just Olivia Silva, just what an absolute
Yep.
rocket of an arm.
This one missed for a ball. The collegiate athletes. I mean, Barabee is going to Riviere, Division II, to play softball. We talked about Silva. We're talking about Orton. Jamie Moniz is playing volleyball at Framingham State. Speaking of Moniz, this one's hit right to her for out number 2.
Good contact.
Amelia Carvalho steps in. She's 0 for 1 with a pop out to Picard at short. And Megan Smith already going. We talked about her, but Brianna Fonts, I think, will play collegiate softball.
Every girl
Picard,
in this lineup is going to play collegiate sports.
I think so.
That's just how talented this lineup is, because there's a lot of.
Regardless of the level, D1, D2, D3.
No, it doesn't matter the level.
NAIA,
You're going to play.
Whatever, yeah.
DJ Perrin just won shortstop of the best shortstop in the country or some award like that.
Yeah, he won an All-American.
He won an All-American for D3.
A D3 All-American.
Yeah, so it's. I am not one of those athletes. I'll have to give it a second because this should end
Yost. That's the inning. That's right. And Perrin, that's right, is actually transferring to URI.
A little bit bigger school.
Division I.
Get your name out a little more.
The A10.
And if you're like, well, no one who goes to URI, gets working. Ask Lamar.
I was going to say, ask Lamar Odom.
Ask Lamar Odom that. It's. Did Mobley went to URI too? Oh.
Yeah, Evan and Isaiah. Can we get Bobby a headset?
Got Bobby from Herald News, right? Yeah, Bobby from the Herald News.
Bobby Tierney.
Been seeing him at games for many years now, and you've been seeing me at Case games for. I used to do the camera work years ago, and now I'm sitting here with Brady. Matt Ryan, Boston College.
The Hasselbecks, Boston College.
Doug Flutie.
Yeah.
All these great athletes coming out of.
Hamill's got an arm,
Massachusetts. Yeah, do you see that now? What I mean?
Saw it.
Oh man,
I saw it.
That one was a little high.
Oh, still.
The last
one.
one.
That was coming, and that was coming hard.
When you were talking in the middle of that last inning, I mean, that was down. It was.
Bam.
Lexi Yost, Alex Yost was not technically incorrect. Not like Joel Balico from the Case baseball side.
Yeah, we don't talk about Joe Balico.
Yeah, Joe Balico. I mixed up the lineup cards between.
I don't know how you did that.
Well, you left me alone for 2 minutes to go get the ball in the. Which we didn't even see me because I went back and watched that game, and Keegan, who was filming it, just literally filmed you the entire time. We didn't see any of the game. Alexia Yost, RBI ground out her first at bat.
Squibbed up the middle to Ledet. It's a tough play, and she's in there.
That's an infield single. You can't. That's not an error.
No,
There's too much spin on that ball.
Yeah.
And now look at this. You got one runner on, and
so again, do you pitch to Sylvan with a runner on?
I think you have to.
I think you have to too. And takes it high. And the ball got by. Yeah.
That's a live ball.
Yeah. Yeah, if Yost was on third, I would have sent her home, but
no, not it. Don't risk that.
Oh, get the lead.
Silva walked her first plate appearance. It was obvious that they were pitching around her.
2-0. I think they're going to pitch around her the entire game. Between her, Fonts, Orton.
I mean, the Diamondbacks walked Barry Bonds with the bases loaded once.
2-0. This one on the ground, up the middle, passed into right field for a base hit. Yeah, that got right by Amelia Carvalho. It was blanking on her name for a minute.
That was kind of up the end of the bat.
Yeah.
But it was still.
She didn't even get great wood on it.
As always, they're going to pinch run here. Number 88. Is that Picard again?
And Batello's going to run. Hit.
Can't touch this by MC Hammer.
It's great. That's
not
awesome.
the most appropriate walk.
Oh, who cares?
Just
who cares?
If you're a pitcher, then
It's a
sure.
great song.
Oh, it is. I'm not denying the song.
Makes you say, "Oh my God."
Yeah. 2 straight hits. Case is looking like they're in business already here in the 3rd inning.
2-0 lead for the Cardinals. Winner will play Uxbridge on Friday in the Elite Eight. 1-0. 2-0. See, they're pitching around the meat of the lineup. 3-0.
3-0, but now you're going to load the bases.
Right, for Brianna Fonts.
Brianna Fonts, no outs. This has got to be a strike. And
It's not.
It's a 4-pitch walk.
So the bases are juiced for the sensational sophomore Brianna Fonts.
Bases loaded, no outs with Brianna Fonts up. They're going to have a mound visit here. This pitcher for AMSA needs to take a deep breath here.
Corral. And I think they got McLeod, Galvin, and Galvin. Got to get some shift going. A no double. I'm going with a no doubles type of
shift.
off outfield right now.
They're all kind of talking about it out there right now, trying to figure out a plan.
And then you gotta get 4 than 1, or if it's up the middle, get the double play. If it's hit to the corners, go 4 than 1. If it's hit up the middle, 2 than 1.
This is
That's what I mean. If I'm the coach, that's what I'm doing. And then a no doubles. Yeah, they got a no doubles outfield.
You want to
right
try
now.
to just minimize the damage here. And starting off with a ball is
not doing that.
Not doing that. Fonts grounded to first grounded to first to end the 1st inning.
You can't have that here.
No.
1-0. This one is laced up the middle for a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes Botello. She is in, and it is 4-0.
The ball gets away.
Orton will take 3rd. Fonts will take 2nd, and the Cardinals are starting to open this thing up a little bit.
2 RBIs. Advances to 2nd on the throwing error. Now we have 2nd and 3rd with no outs. And this is why Case is 19-1. Honestly, I would be afraid if they ran into DR in the tournament. The only team that's managed to beat them.
Fouled back and out of play.
You want to go get that? No, they sent the fan after.
I knew whose car that was, so I was looking at it like,
No Marsh to get the ball out of.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that little ephus again.
No sense risking that.
No.
I'd be surprised, unless the ball really careens down one of the lines, if they would sit anyone on a pass ball. But Corral, that's a very odd spin to that pitch that she has. She's thrown that several times.
1-1 the count to Dupree. Taken low.
Four nothing. Bottom 3. No outs.
4-0 bottom 3.
2 runners
no
out.
outs. Yeah.
This is what Case does. They just blow it open.
This is what they do best. 2-1. Foul off to the right and out of play again.
And missed the car this time. Did you say that's Principal Costa's car?
Yes.
I can see him standing over there. I am the truck in front of him. I'm on the other side of that truck.
Yeah, your car is actually well protected.
No, it is. When I parked there was a Ford Bronco parked there, which is also pretty big.
Yeah. You did that. That was good. You did that strategically.
The Bronco left, but there's a truck there now, so that's still protected.
3-2. Fouled off again. Good at bat here by Dupree. This will be the 7th pitch.
Oh, jeez. That still makes me nervous. Batting practice right behind us.
Payoff pitch to the sophomore is fouled off again.
Great at bat by Dupree. She doubled and then scored her first time up. That'd be great for another double because that would get 2 runs home.
And all she needs is contact right now. The 3-2 is on the ground to Yost.
Oh, there's some miscommunication out there on the base path.
Yeah, and Carell didn't pick up on it. And Fox will get to second, and that'll get the run home.
Oh,
how about that?
How did that happen? So Dupree is out. He does not get an RBI on that. So Orton just kind of came home on a...
Which was actually really, really smart. I don't know if Fonts did that on purpose or not.
I think she did. I think that was...
Because that was really, really smart. Get the run home. Instead of Jamie Moniz, who had that sack bunt back in the second.
The AMSA coach just kind of looked at like, what are you
doing?
What are you doing? That was miscommunication. So Fonts thought that Orton was going to go home on that, and then she didn't, which I think was the right choice because she would have been out.
Well, yeah, it worked regardless.
No, any way you can get a run home. Ooh, hacking at that one.
She wanted it.
Some of these players are, the seniors, I mean, they've already graduated and they're still playing.
Yeah. Graduation was this past Sunday, and this one is tapped foul.
Jamie does not look dialed in this at bat. She looks, last 2 pitches there, she's looked a little bit confused. I'm not familiar with the spin of softball pitches, so it's... Good
1-2.
Good eye on that one. No strikeouts yet.
Yeah, for Case now.
For either team, actually. Nobody struck out.
1-2. Foul back right off of Blue.
Oh, he needs a minute after that.
That doesn't feel too good. You know it doesn't feel too good.
That does not feel good. There. We're taking a brief break here. I used to umpire games a long time ago. Oh boy. If it looks like it hurts, I can guarantee you it hurts. Off the mask, off the chest.
Yep. 1-2. 2-2.
That could have been called a strike. She ducked to make it seem higher, but...
Anyway, you can get it, though.
Yeah.
Fonts at second.
That definitely was high, though.
Yeah. Fonts at second. 2 outs.
1 out.
1 out. God. Pop up. Hamill. She dropped it.
That was kind of a no man's land.
Simonas will fight another day. 1 out.
1 out.
Fonts at second.
She should. So Hamill should have let Yost take the charge on that.
I could see that.
That wasn't an error because it just kind of dropped between them. That was a difficult play, but that's something you probably should let the first baseman. And got her.
There's 2 outs. That's a big strikeout.
Jamie Moniz does not strike out very often.
No, she doesn't. She's always been her whole career she's been a tough out.
Yeah. Still got a runner at second, but they have expanded this to 5-0.
For Haley Barrowby had that sack fly.
To mention too.
Yeah, she wanted the fences on that.
It's 5-0, and they really haven't done much remarkable. There's just been no home runs, no gap shot, doubles, none of that.
Not yet.
Just the triple down the line for even Dupree's double was close.
Back up the middle and thrown out Ledette to Yost. Three across that inning.
3 runs, 1, 2, 3 hits, and an error, and 1 left on. 5-0 after 3. AMSA get a rally going. You never know.
It's a good team.
What was that? It was.
Now I'm getting here that The White Sox, Yankees, Tigers, Phillies, and Lynx Liberty games have all been postponed because of the poor air quality.
I see that. Well, let's talk about something on a slightly different note. Advanced Math and Science Charter Academy, founded in 2005 in Marlborough, Mass. It accepts students from Marlborough, Hudson, Maynard, and Clinton, and other students from other towns may attend. An enrollment of 966 students. 6 through 12, they are the Eagles out of the Colonial Athletic League. In 2008, U.S. News and World Report ranked the school as the #2 high school in Massachusetts.
What's number 1?
That makes me, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole here. What is number 1? This was also from 5 years ago.
Okay.
Boston Latin School.
Boston Latin? That
Boston
sounds
Latin.
right. That sounds right.
And then Sturgis Charter in Hyannis.
Yep.
Lexington High School.
Yep.
John D. O'Brien School of Math and Science in Roxbury.
I've never heard of it. Where's Joseph Case on that list?
This is mostly just... So there's Boston Latin School and there's Boston Latin Academy.
Yeah.
There's 2 different schools.
Yeah.
They're both in the top 10.
Well,
River
not surprising.
Shoreborn Regional, Mystic Valley Regional in Malden, Bromfield.
Oh, yeah.
Weston. I'm not going to go down this to find Case.
That's okay.
I remember looked at this once and they were kind of like average.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe slightly above average.
Osman snubs this one foul. Yeah, at one point they were like up there. They won an award or something. They were up there.
Former principal Brian McCann did win Principal of the Year
Yes,
once.
he has won. A couple times, I
Well,
think.
hopefully he's enjoying his retirement.
Yeah, I see his wife now every now and then. Everyone's doing well.
Well, I always found it kind of amusing that occasionally, yes, he was a resident of Rehoboth.
Yes.
In one or the other, that he would show up to Case games with like DR gear on because that's where his kids went.
Yeah,
Now, they could have gone to Case if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Because of school choice, but they did not.
The 0-2, the count to Osman is swung on and missed. That is Barraby's first strikeout.
That's very surprising. But out of the 6 out and the 9 outs that there were prior to this inning, 3 of them were on the base path.
Yeah.
Pickoff, an out and an advancement, and then a ground out up the middle that was flipped to second. They're still loud.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still in this. One swing of the bat.
Asman had doubled her first time
Yeah.
up. McLeod popped out to Picard there at short.
The 0-1. This one ripped on the
Ripped.
ground.
That might
For a
be
base hit.
2 if she's fast. Nope,
Yeah,
just
Smith
one.
will get it in quickly.
You can't, Megan Smith is on it
Faster.
faster.
Then there was that horn. What was that? That's what that sounded like.
I hear a beeping noise. Oh, that's right. Wait, that's
It's one of the vans
the
or
van, the
buses.
school vans. Yeah,
So in steps Gwil Yost.
she grounded to Brooke Orton to start off the second inning. Very, very close play at first.
Yeah. There's that horn again. Do you hear it's kind of like a train or like a boat?
Oh, I hear it.
This one lifted into right field. Moniz has to back up, and she'll put it away. Two down.
I think, Brady, there was a truck at the intersection of Main Street
Okay.
that I think may have wanted to turn, and the car in front of them did not turn. So they like ooh ooh with the
Yeah,
horn.
that's possible.
I think I just saw
No,
a truck when I looked up
That's
there.
very possible. In steps Sophia Hamill, who reached on an error and then got hosed at second.
Yeah, she should not have advanced the second on that. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, obviously, but that was it was not even close at
No.
second.
This one
Off the-
snubbed off the end of the bat. Fonts to Yost for out number 3.
It's your average 3 to 4 put out.
Yeah. Because we see that every day.
Yeah. Once again, no runs. They did get another hit. They're up to 3 hits. AMSA. No errors and 1 left on. Maine's 5-0. With it's not quite identical. Picard starts off the inning this time.
Picard, Smith, Yost, 9-1-2.
I'm going to go away quiet.
You say,
By the way, that catcher, her uncle played Major League Baseball. Hamill. Remember Jason Hamill? Pitched for the Rays.
yeah.
That's her uncle.
Is it real?
Really?
Seriously?
So we're being told that
Oh, that's cool.
Sophia Hamill's uncle is Jason Hamill. And if you're like, well, that name sounds familiar. Yes, it does. Because Jason Hamill played
Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams.
for the Tampa Bay Rays, the Colorado Rockies, the Baltimore Orioles, the Chicago Cubs, the Oakland Athletics, and the Kansas City Royals.
Jason Hamill was always that dependable
Yes.
5th starting pitcher.
Yes.
He'd have a 4.
Yeah, how about this? So he met his wife, Alyssa, in 2006. They married in 2009. They have a son and a daughter. And they, for a while, lived in Chicago, but sold the home in 2021 and moved to,
you find that?
it says, northeastern United States.
He does?
And I'm being told he lives in Rehoboth.
Oh, the more you know.
The Sports Saga podcast is going to have to get in touch with them as this one is lifted to right field.
I was going to say,
Galvin.
You're all over that.
Yeah. I will be chatting with Sophia after the game.
Have you seen the people that he's gotten on his podcast before? He's gotten all... Brady's already looking up information on Jason Hamill, how to contact this man.
So it's Seb Smith who is 1 for 2.
Oh, there's that weird pitch again.
Yep. 0-1. I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, that's... Get a slow-mo of that.
Yeah, the strangest ephus, whatever. I don't even know what it is.
Well,
that would skip the
There
dirt.
it was again, but that one wasn't close. Slap. That's going to be a tough
short.
play.
Yeah, that's a bad throw as well. She came off the bag.
That would have been. She would have been safe anyway.
Give her a single for that?
That's an infield single.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. She would have been safe anyway. As soon as she hit that ball, it's Megan Smith. That's a hit.
Yep.
She's also, being left-handed, has a leg up by coming from
the advantage,
the other batter's
yeah.
box.
Yost. It's kind of in no man's land. And
Oh,
they ran into each other. They dropped it, but it's going to work out. No, it's not going to work out. Oh, my goodness. You talk about an announcer's jinx.
Oh, that was
boy.
a huge missed opportunity.
And not the girl you want at the plate right now.
No, him go to live.
Would you say that's an error on
I would say McLeod.
McLeod to the left field?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had it in the glove. She dropped it.
Oh, and
Silva just chopped it. They're going to get they're going to get
no one.
the ball into the center field, and everybody's going to be safe.
They didn't get anybody on that. That's a fielder's choice. That's another big missed opportunity.
And again, not the person you want at the plate right now. They're going to pitch run Patello.
I can't believe that they didn't just get her at first. That would have been 2 outs. But, I mean, you got, a fraction of a second to think sometimes. But now you got Brooke Orton, who every game that I've seen this year, I don't know if I've even seen her get a hit. And then all these other games, she just torches everyone. 1 hit. She's gotten 2 hits, and they're both singles in the 2 games that I've done.
The 0-1. That's in there, strike 2.
That's very unusual for her to look at 2 pitches.
Yeah. They're not pitching around her. They're going at her. 1 out in the inning. They should be out of the inning by now.
They should.
If you're AMSA.
AMSA
should be out of this inning right now.
Should be over.
0-2.
Wow, she looked. Boy, that's got to be a great pitch to fool Brooke Orton.
And 2 outs, and again, not the girl you want at the plate right now. Brianna Fonts.
The 2 RBI single last time.
Yeah, 1 for 2 today. Not an opportunity you want to squander if you're the Cardinals. That's strike 1.
Carell is bringing it now.
Yeah. You got to get at least 2 of these runs home.
Oh, yeah. But this would be great if AMSA can, mosey their way out of this. The inning should be over. Extra outs. Case is not a team to give extra outs to.
This one taken low with the shin. 1-1 the count to Bree. She looks at that one, strike 2. So 1-2 the count to Fonts. Bases juiced. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. 1-2. Is cut on and missed.
How about that?
That is how you get out of a jam.
Brooke Orton and Fonts to get out of the inning.
That's how you get out of a jam. That was a get out of a jam masterclass.
That was great pitching. No runs. They get to get a hit. They reached on an error.
You gotta say on here what your guys' walk-up song would be.
What would your walk-up song be? Now that as we've been hearing it throughout, if you had to pick.
My favorite song a long time ago was a song that you probably never heard of, called "We Got the Noise" from a band called the Do Nots. I remember
I've heard of the Do Nots, but I've never heard of that song.
MVP Baseball 2004. You know that too, right? That would be my walk-up song. I'll play. I don't think I can actually play a clip of this.
We'll play it after. But see, that's tough for me because I don't know.
That would be. That's an obscure reference right there, but that'd be my walk-up song. MVP Baseball. Oh, maybe it was 2005. Manny Ramirez is on the cover, whichever one it was.
I would probably say 05. If Manny's on the cover, I would guess 05.
That's what I remember it from.
I would say mine would be.
I gotta see this now. It's gotta be 05 because
it's gotta be. It's either this is like 2 total opposite ends of the music spectrum. It's either something by Eminem or it's something by Queen.
Queen would be a good choice. Yeah, see,
Eminem or Queen.
Manny Ramirez on the cover.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before. So in steps Grace Galvin, who is 1 for 1 with a single.
Mine would be Stone Cold Steve Austin, the glass shattering.
And it was, yeah. It was featured in the video game MVP Baseball 2005. That's actually, We Got the Noise by the band The Do Nots, which I never heard a single album from other than that, but they're known for that. There was also another one would be I'm gonna talk in a second.
Swan chipped foul.
You play MLB The Show?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, well, one of them was another one I do. I forget the mode. You advance through as a player. I forget the name.
Like a career.
Yeah, not the career. It was the show. Road to the Show.
Yes, Road to the Show.
Road to the Show. And it was. I got to look it up. It was by Wolf Black. I've never seen any information on it. Like, not Monsters or something. MLB The Show. Wolf something. Creatures by Wolf Black. That would be my other choice.
I've heard of Aloe Black. I've never heard of Wolf Black.
This is very odd. I've never seen any information on this band online.
Really?
It's like they don't exist outside of the video game.
They were there exclusively for the video game?
So my walk-up song, because that was only a limited option for my player, and that was Wolf.
That's funny.
Creatures Wolf Black, and it's a very well-received song. So that one or We Got the Noise by the Do Nots, which are probably neither of the choices you were expecting to hear.
No.
I like to go for the obscure stuff, I guess.
Quickly a full count to Galvin.
As we're talking, it's been actually a good at bat here by Galvin.
3-2. That's ball 4.
Walk.
She's got more walks in this game than she does strikeouts. That's a Haley
2
Barreby
walks
first.
and 1 strikeout.
That's a Haley Barreby first.
AMSA makes good contact.
They do. And they got nice eyes. I tell you, this is going to be a team 3-4 years from now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be right up there with Case and with Amesbury and with Archbishop Williams and all these other schools. This one on the ground. 4, 6, 3.
Oh, that was beautiful. Wow. That was something else. That was just 4, 6 to 3. That was just seamless. And just like that, 2 outs.
Kathleen Galvin steps in. She's 0 for 1.
What are you listening to? What song is that?
That's your welcome song.
Herald News reporter is listening. We got the notes.
This one on the ground foul.
What'd you think of it?
Bobby's dancing to the...
I don't think we can actually play that song on air for copyright reasons.
No.
Just added that to my gym playlist.
He just added it to the gym playlist. Oh, the 0-1 to Galvin. Cut out and miss. Strike 2.
If I had to pick my favorite band is Green Day.
Yeah.
So I'd probably my favorite Green Day song is Castaway from
Okay.
the album Warning.
Okay.
So I could go with that too as a third option. I remember on my
The 0-2. This one on the
It's a hit.
ground for a base hit. Good job by Dupree to keep it in front. So a 2-out base hit for Kathleen Galvin. And that'll bring it back to the top of the order in Brooke Ledette.
Castaway was my big song in my 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C. Back in
You got one of those? That must have been nice.
We did go. We were the first group to fly.
Really?
We flew down, yeah. Yeah, I know your 8th grade year was cut a little abruptly
Yes.
short.
Yes. Yeah. And Galvin got a good lead. Ledette's 0 for 1 with the walk. And then she was introduced to the arm of Olivia Silva.
That was the closest that AMSA's gotten since then.
Yeah. This one low in the
Oh,
dirt.
be very
Yeah, Galvin's got to be careful at first.
Galvin, like, yeah.
One.
Fouled.
Chop foul. Top of the 5th. 2 outs. 5-0 Cardinal lead. The winner of this plays Uxbridge on Friday afternoon. It'll either be here or it'll be in Uxbridge.
Yeah, this may be our last game together here this year. But we'll...
Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to confirm anything yet. Not confirming nor denying.
Well, if they play Friday, none of us can do it. So
No,
we can't.
unfortunately, this game will not be covered on Friday.
Maybe. We'll see.
1-2.
Oh,
Yeah, she got caught reaching.
What a pitch.
Hey, she's one of the best in the business.
No runs on a hit. No errors and 1 left on. AMSA does have 4 hits. We're doing? Brady has stepped off for a moment to use the... There he goes, running. Use that porta potty. Back to the game at hand. Mentioned a little bit while Brady is out. It's currently 5-0 in favor of Case as we hit the bottom of inning number 5. Dupree, Moniz, Barabee due up. Masterclass from Corral to work out of that inning last time. The bases loaded with 1 out, and she struck out Brooke Orton and Font back to back. Yeah.
It's literally not even on Pandora.
Sky Dupree.
So in steps Sky Dupree.
We're sharing walk-up music
Oh
ideas.
my God.
This is a thing we're
God
doing now.
almighty. Sky's 1 for 2, doubled and scored back in the second.
So if Case manages to score 5 runs in this inning, the game is over.
Yes,
Possible. You never know with Case.
very possible.
I can't believe that they didn't get any
This
runs
one
in
is
last inning.
roped into right center field. That'll get down for extra
That's
bases.
a good way to start it.
Dupree is in to second, sliding with a double.
That is her second double.
Sky 2 bags.
Her second time leading off an inning with a double, too. Jamie Moniz 0 for 1, sack bunt, followed by a strikeout in her last of that.
Sky Dupree's got a fan section out there on right.
And the Sky Dupree fan club loved that one. In comes Moniz. 0 for 1.
We used to do football games. They used to be like different fan sections that would sit underneath.
Usually like a Brenton Costa fan
It would
section.
be the Garrell family.
Garrell,
The Garrell family.
Keegan LeCompte,
Yeah, would sit there. So I would make comments.
Danny
and
Silva. Yep.
They would like cheer because they. Being in the stands, you can hear clear as day coming from that press box.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone in front of you.
Moniz pulls back.
Mona's showing bunt. I'm surprised they're not letting her swing away.
They want to get to Barabee.
Time is called.
Yeah, that's fixing the base.
Yeah. Get filled with dirt.
Well, we know Moniz has fence power. I mean, we've seen it many a times.
Oh, the 2 games that we've done, she had a home run in both of them, and one of them was absolutely crushed. But just trying to bunt again.
That's the beauty, though, about everybody on this team is that they all can hit for the fence, but they all do the little, they all know how to lay down a great bunt. They're all willing and able to do it.
Moniz is the only player who struck out on the Case side.
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
Well,
she was until last inning.
Yeah. She got it down.
Another bunt.
Yeah, her job is done.
Good job.
And done well. So 1 out for Barabee.
She was the only one. Yeah, and then we had 2 strikeouts last inning, but for a bit she was. But now she only has 1 at bat. 2 sack bunts.
Yeah, Barabee's 0 for 2, sack fly. And the ground out.
Getting the ball into the outfield will get a run home.
Yes. Just all you got to do. Get it to the outfield. This one got by
Or it may not matter, 'cause they're gonna have a play
Dupree
to
coming
play,
home.
can't
It
you
got by her, and it's 6-0. Great heads-up base running by Sky Dupree. Olivia Silva taking batting practice 3 feet to my left.
I've said this before. You
Mom,
really
I
hope
love you.
that netting doesn't give out.
Barabee, oh, she wants the fence, man.
When I used to do the basketball games, when we filmed in the gym, that drum major platform.
Yep.
The ball did come and hit.
Yes.
Paul Summers in the table once. It came up and I got hit in the stands. I mean, it's.
And this one is Rogue.
Oh.
Did she catch that?
That
Wow.
Caught that. Amelia Carvalho, great play. Barabee hit us. That was a
Yeah.
seam.
That was one of the better plays I've seen a Cardinal opponent make all year.
Both sides up to the next one.
Except Lily Picard, who was 0 for 1 with a walk.
Even if she had not caught that, I think they would have had time
The
to
fact
get.
that she got it down.
She got it down. That was absolutely laced there from Barabee. Picard is 0 for 1. Walked her first time up and then flew to right. And that
Did that get blue?
That did. He's hurt.
That got him in a favorable spot.
Yeah. That one was unforgivable.
Let me reiterate. It hurts. Actually, that probably hurts worse because the hand has no padding on it.
Yeah.
Maybe a bruise. Whatever. They're used to it.
Picard fouls that one off. Strike 2 to Picard.
They started walking off. I thought that was strike 3.
Now strike 2.
Yeah. Strike 2. The Corral looks sharp now.
Yeah. This is the Corral that everybody knows.
Curious as the decision that why she doesn't hit.
Like, this is the, as Picard fouls that one off.
Stay on it, Lou.
This is the Ashley Corral that, averages a 2.33 ERA. That's when she's on. This one is
pitcher.
roped
Right
and
to her.
caught right to Carvalho again.
Hey, way to go with the pitch, Lou. Good job.
So we head to
Carvalho.
the top of the 6th.
Carvalho deserves a compliment sometime for that.
Yeah.
That one was pretty easy. That was right to her. But that first one was an absolute rocket. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors and nobody left on. So, Cakes doesn't have any home runs. They haven't exactly demolished the ball.
No, but they're winning.
6-0. It's just been systematical. 6-0. It could be a lot worse than that.
Could be.
Where they had the bases loaded with their 4 and 5 hitters up, and Corral managed to get consecutive strikeouts. So there is no mercy rule. We play on 6-0 with 2, 3, and 4. The aforementioned Amelia Carvalho leading things off.
Followed by Asman and McLeod.
Feels like it could rain at any point. I know you were.
Yeah.
I know you were unable to do that game on Monday.
Yeah.
They did play on, but it did rain during the game, and it is no fun being out there when it is raining.
Yeah. I saw this. Seekonk is getting a Raising Cane's.
Wow.
And I'm very, very excited about it.
Have you had Raising Cane's before?
No, have you?
Yes.
How good is it?
They have exactly one item on the menu.
Chicken tenders.
That's it. Chicken finger. Oh,
how
they're
good are they?
I mean, I wouldn't want to have them every week because it's literally they have.
What is it, like 8-piece, 4-piece?
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I make frequent trips to Ohio area.
Yep.
They have Raising Cane's out there. There's like a 3-piece, 6-piece, 10-piece, and then they have a sandwich which is just that with bread.
I'll take a 6-piece.
The chicken tenders, the chicken fingers are good. The fries are pretty okay. The iced tea is very good.
Good to know. Good to know.
Where's it going in Seekonk?
Where the Pure One Imports used to be. This one is foul back near us.
So inside one of those pre-existing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like when Chick-fil-A came, it really
Yeah.
increase the traffic. And then they brought the Chick-fil-A to the Fall River. It's like dead every time I've been by there.
0-1. Yeah, that wind's starting to pick up.
When's that going to be completed?
It didn't say. I didn't go into
Probably
the
be
full
a
article.
while.
I'm gonna say at least a year, I would think.
Yeah.
I'll have to check. I'll check the whole article later, but
I'm not adding it's good and just letting you know that there's not a lot of variety.
hey, I'll take it. This one hit on a soft line and foul.
Just foul.
Yeah, by about 3 inches. Umpire was right there.
Carvalho's 0 for 2. 2 pop-ups in the infield.
She's played some great infield though.
That's a great player.
One and two, the count to Carvalho. She got her swinging. Drop third is on, but it hit her. It hit her out of the box, therefore she is out. But the AMSA dugout doesn't know that. Neither does Carvalho. Yeah.
They're going to have to talk about it.
That should be an out.
Brady's listening to that. It did hit her coming out. It was a strike.
That's what the home plate umpire is saying.
And
Well, they're gonna. I'd have to get Steve Cabral. I mean, was right there. I'd have to get some clarification as to why, because in the ball hitter, we're gonna get it now from Pete Connell. But if the ball hits you out of the box, you're out.
What if it's a wild?
If it's fair.
so now he's getting.
Yeah, Shannon Silva's wondering, asking the same question we are. Yeah, she is out. Okay, and then Jay Ayuk is gonna argue it.
No relation to Brandon. Yeah, that's Brandon. Yes, so wide receiver.
Having a cut.
Yeah, that's exactly what the home plate umpire is saying. The ball went up, therefore it's in play and it's fair, and a hitter in play, therefore it's an out. So I'm confused as to what the
I think he's trying to argue
deliberation
as
is
to
about.
where. There. Oh, there's always some drama.
There is always something. It's
There's always something.
Understandably so. It's the playoffs. He's fighting for the player, but
Now they're going to talk about it
now they're going
themselves.
to talk about it again.
No matter what the decision made here is someone's going to be
Da
unhappy.
da 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 da.
You gotta go by your rules, not by your feelings.
And what is the ruling? Yeah, she's out. Yep. It's the correct call made. Good job, Steve.
You gotta go by the rules.
Well, the correct call was made. It's fair territory, though. She's out. Right. That's what I thought. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So that's exactly what based on umpire Steve Cabral was just saying. The ball's a fair territory, and it hits you. It is a live. If a live ball in fair territory hits you, you are out. That is the rule. It's very just like baseball. Doesn't. Did they call interference?
They called interference on the batter.
And they're also. I'm getting word too that they also called batter interference, so it wouldn't matter because. Carvalho did not allow Silva to make a play on the ball, so she would have been out regardless.
Yeah, that's what it would have been a strikeout regardless.
It's an odd sequence that you'll only find in the MIAA state tournament.
Yeah, it's just.
That's why they play the game, though.
And 2 strikes on Asman now. She's 1 for 2, by the way. She struck out her last time. I mean, we went through how many innings, and Barabee didn't strike anybody out, and now.
Now she got 4 Ks now. McLeod is 1 for 2 with a pop-up to Picard and a single back in the 4th. I don't think there's. I mean, we know Sophia Hamill has a famous uncle. I don't think Ava is related to B.J. McLeod,
Probably
who
not.
drives the 78 in the NASCAR Cup Series.
That's a bit more of a common name than McLeod is.
Or in the Fonts for out number 3.
Hamill is, rather.
So to the bottom of the 6th we go. Cardinals 6-0. They play 7, right?
Yes.
7, right?
You want to go double check that?
No. I had to double check. I second guessed myself. Again.
Oh, Louis says 6.
6. Blue. No.
Now I got to go have a word with the coach. He's still chirping at them about it.
Of course he is. And understandably so. It's a 50-50 play. But it's fair. It's in fair territory. And regardless, there's batter interference. So it's
Third strike.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter if it's fair or foul territory where the ball is.
Says
If
it's
the
a drop
batter
third
does,
strike.
if the batter does not allow the catcher or any of the players to field it, it's not, because that ball is live. It's
Okay.
a live ball that she interfered with.
okay.
So it doesn't matter if it's fair or foul.
Is this last thing? This is the 6th.
I think it's the sixth, bottom six.
This is bottom 6, isn't it?
No, it's not.
There are 7.
Yeah, the seven.
They play 7. Okay.
They haven't played the seven, so it's probably-
So, getting more confirmation on that, it's a drop third strike. So it doesn't matter if it's in fair or foul territory. She'd be out regardless. And Smith has the little Ichiro run up for
Yeah,
strike
that
1. The running start.
Running start. The AMSA coach, I think, is on the verge of
Yeah.
getting
Smith,
thrown out at this
no
point.
man's land. Good run, though, by Galvin.
I mean, he can be hot about it all he wants. It's still 6-0. And it was.
I mean, it's, again, I understand Jay Ayuk's frustration, but it's drop third strike. And it's batter interference. So, again, it's lose-lose. Oh,
This
one
is
that counts
why
to
no
Yost.
one wants to be an official anymore, because it's just, is it really worth? Even when you're right and you know that you're right about the call.
Right. Yeah, Yost squibs that one foul.
Well, she was originally declared safe at first, and then it was overruled. I guess that's what.
Yeah, and then in that situation they did the right thing, just like you see in football. They let the play happen, and then they go back and change it, which is what you're supposed to do, regardless of sport, regardless of level. The 0-2 is hit
Off
on
her
a
glove.
line,
They might still have
off
a
the
play,
glove
though.
of Carell, but it's out number 2 anyways. So Silva steps in, 1 for 2 with a single and a run. She came in on that Font single back in the third. The third, that was the beginning. They got 3 runs across that inning.
That's a little unusual for Casey.
Yeah.
Their biggest inning was only a 3-run
Yeah.
inning, but I mean they're
Survive in that's the name of the game in these playoffs. Survive in advance.
I mean they've routinely pretty much all year put up 10 or more runs in a game, and here they are with only 6, and they've still felt like they've been in pretty good control of this the whole time.
I've said it before. I literally just said it. I'm gonna say it again. In the postseason, survive in advance.
Yep.
Whether it's 1-0 or 20-1, survive in advance. The 2-0 in the dirt again. Yeah, they're not giving her anything to bite.
No.
It's like throwing an empty line to a shark. Nothing. No worm, no minnow,
He's 1 for 2.
nothing.
No.
That's ball 4.
She knew it too. We got a pinch runner in.
Yeah, should be Botello, I would think. Yeah.
Go on,
Brooks 0 for 2 with a walk and a run. Now remember, she scored on that weird play where Fonz kind of got caught in the rundown.
Yeah.
Orton lifts this one to right field. Galvin is there.
Right to her.
Can't do anything about that.
Good contact. No runs, no hits, no errors, only one left on. Top of the 7th.
Yost, Hamill, Galvin. One last chance to dance for AMSA. As back in black and echoes through Brownfield.
Yeah. I mean, 6 runs for Case is less than their usual total, but you know it's enough to get them the win here.
I had the privilege of watching Ellie De La Cruz make his major league debut. Tyler. Oh, he can hit.
You watched the Reds game?
I was able to watch some highlights of it. Oh, he can hit.
Lefty too.
First at bat, yep. Tall lefty shortstop. He's a lot like O'Neal Cruz, and I love O'Neal Cruz. First hit, 112 miles an hour off the bat. Is a double, one hop the fence. I saw that, and I'm like, I immediately went to the ESPN Fantasy app, and he's now on my fantasy team, and I'm very, very excited about it.
I've never done fantasy baseball, so it's
He now has the 3rd best odds to win National League Rookie of the Year, behind Corbin Carroll and another guy from the Mets. I can't think of his name. I was like, is he really that good? Is he? Oh, and then I watched him play once. I'm like, yep. Yes, he is.
generation of young talent here.
Oh, man.
Adley Rushman's the one that comes.
Rutschman. Oh, I mean, Cruz. Brian. I mean, the Pirates are going to be good for a long time.
Oh, it's good.
Hayes and Cruz and Brian Reynolds and
They went to the playoffs a few years in a row there in the mid-2010s, and that's pretty much the only thing going for them in the last 20 years or so.
fouled back off to the right and out of play. Even the Orioles, Diamondbacks were surprisingly good.
Yeah. Not the Athletics.
No.
Oh,
No.
that was a rough year for them.
0-1. Yeah, she got caught chasing.
Barabie's starting to really feel it now. It took her until 4th inning to get a strikeout, which was Asman, got her twice now.
The 0-2 to Yost is low for a ball. I'm getting word here, too, that the Suns have cut Chris Paul.
Interesting news.
Women's College World Series in full swing.
Oklahoma.
I've watched a fair amount of it.
Oklahoma FSU now for the championship. Last year it was Oklahoma Texas.
Is that what it is? FSU ended up making it?
The ending of the World Series last year was weird. It was like they were up 7-0, and then it was like single walk, home run, ejection. One of the Texas coaches got, or at least got a very stern talking to. At least I don't.
This one on the ground to Picard. Nice play. That's a tough play, but she made it look easy. So for out number 1, and Sophia Hamill will step in. I know Alabama made this the Super Regionals in the college baseball tournament. I was very happy about that.
I was hoping Tulane would make it. Tulane was like...
Yeah, Southern Miss got in. I think Coastal Carolina got in.
Well, Tulane was like 19-40 or something on the year.
Oh, that's right. And they won their conference tournament.
They won the conference tournament, so
It's like an FDU.
Yeah, no matter what you do, if you win the conference tournament...
Well, that one's up near us.
And on top of the netting.
That is going to roll and stop right in the middle section. And Meg Pereira is going to throw a base at it. And, oh, she almost got it. That almost went over. She's going to have to do it again. 0-1 is in there for strike 2. Pereira going to try it again. She's thinking about it.
Hamill's 0 for 2, by the way.
And she's going to leave it there. Hamill's 0 for 2. Now, Pereira, what's she going to do? She's going to leave the base there. She's going to have someone else. John Holden, one of the assistant coaches, is going to get a metal pipe. The 0-2 to Hamill.
Well,
Missed for a ball. It's just sitting there. You want to get it? You're tall. You can get it.
You want me to get it?
After?
After the game is over, I can get it.
1-2. This one is hit on a line. Smith on the hop, getting in very quickly. Got by Yost, but right to Fonts, however. So Hamill is on with a single. Maybe some life for the Eagles here. So Galvin with a chance to make some magic happen. Holden
Pinch runner.
can't get it over.
I don't want to put it in the field.
Yeah. Bobby Tierney's going to try to catch it. They're going to get a pinch runner.
They got it.
They got it. There we go. Nice grab by Bobby.
And get it back to the coach. So Galvin luckily got to avoid that very daunting idea of being up with 2 outs with your season on the line.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Happened to me once, except I didn't end up making me out because one of our guys get picked off at second base. It's a fall ball league.
That's in there. Yeah, just to clarify, that is Michaela Ledate pinch running here. 0-2. That's outside. Check her down. She got back in.
Very close, though.
Yeah. 1-2 the count to Galvin.
High
Popped up. Silva couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Now she sees it, and it's too late.
That was really high. That is almost impossible to do as a catcher.
Yeah.
The ball goes right up.
So 1-2 again. In the dirt, good stop by Silva. Ledate chooses to not go. Probably the smart decision.
Not only does she have a cannon, but almost nothing gets by Olivia Silva either.
That's going to be,
That was a great
up near the
block
top of the fence, yeah. So 2-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Ledate just take second at one point here because her run doesn't mean anything.
6th pitch of the at-bat is on the ground. Slow roller. Barabee will backhand. Yeah,
Right
she's in there.
Infield single.
All of a sudden, AMSA has life.
And they're going to...
Yeah, and they're going to have Ashley Carell hit here.
Nope. That's incorrect.
No, Tomatazzi's not hitting. It's going to be Ashley Carell. So Carell going to try to help herself out. With 1 away in the 7th.
You know, back to back. This is the first inning where they've gotten multiple hits.
Yeah. Yeah, this
Like
one's
that.
hit over the head of Monas. Ledate will score. Mona's got to get it in quickly, and she does. They hold Galvin at third, and it's 6-1.
Oh, Brady. Could we be seeing...
Josh.
I was going to say, and why hasn't she hit before? Picks up an RBI on that, too. It's 6-1.
So Kathleen Galvin will come in. Yeah, they're going to get another talking to.
They're going to get a pinch runner now.
No, she can hit. I think Jay wanted a pinch runner. Yeah, Jay Ayuk just wanted a pinch runner. That's all that was. So Michaela Ledate will head back to second and run. That's all that was.
I was going to say, I mean, she didn't hit, so she can pinch.
Yeah,
that in any
but I
time.
think because she is pitching, they're just going to choose to have her not run.
You got this.
Galvin's 1 for 2.
Boy, I don't see Barry give up 3 straight hits very often either.
No. This
That
one
hits.
off of Silva, nothing doing. One 0. That's in there. The 1-1, the count to Galvin. So, I mean, if we really want to look ahead,
5. You got this, Harry.
and we will in a minute,
Come on, hey.
big pitch here from Barabee. That one's outside. Check down at third. She's back in there. So the winner of this game will play Uxbridge. The winner of that will play the winner of Tingsboro and Wakana Regional and Archbishop Williams for a spot in the Final Four. This one foul tipped. And then on the other side of the bracket, Hampshire and Bay Path, who many think Bay Path
That they got a good
was a
team.
really underrated 18 seed. I mean, Hampshire Regional has been phenomenal all year. They beat Wareham 14-0 in the round of 32. Wareham beat Brighton 20-3 in the first round. That one's outside. You know, you got Amesbury, who was
Look at
actually
some of these scores: 20-3, 22-10.
yeah, that's wild.
And then they get shut out the next game.
Yeah.
So we're 22 runs and then are shut out.
Only in softball. 3-2. Fouled back again.
This is a good at bat here by Galvin.
Yeah, so the seeds at the Elite Eight, we've got Uxbridge locked in. Tingsboro, the 4 seed, is in. Archbishop Williams, the 5. Wakana Regional, the 12, to get into the Elite Eight. And then you've got the winner of this game. Amesbury's in the Elite Eight. They beat Millbury 1-0. That's the reigning state champion, who came in as a 7 seed. I think many people think they should have been in the top 5. 3-2 again. Is cut on and missed. That's a huge strikeout from Barabee.
4-5.
So Brooke Ledette will step in again. She is 0 for 2.
Walk, a fly out and a strikeout. Can we get Barabee get Ledette here? Stop the rally at 1 run.
Fouled back off to the right and out of play. The other Elite 8 seeds locked up. Nipmuc Regional beat South Hadley and then beat East Hampton. Nipmuc Regional is not allowed a run in the tournament. And then they will play the winner of Clinton Blackstone Valley. That one kicked off this afternoon. For a spot in Dartmouth, and then
Another foul.
yep. We had Final Four. As of right now, this is subject to change. Will be played on the UMass Dartmouth campus. The state championship will be played on the UMass Amherst campus. A little bit different from a year ago when the Final Four is played on the Worcester State campus.
We got 0-2 here on Ledette, though.
Big spot here for a spot in the Elite Eight. Outside, check her down.
No.
Got in.
Well, that would have been a
That
way
was
to
close.
That would have been a way to end it.
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, 5-run game. Barabee deals. Lifted. We will see the Case Cardinals in the Elite Eight.
It was fitting that Brooke Orton caught that to end it.
6-1.
Well, I commend AMSA for not giving up there. They managed to press across 3 hits in that last inning and picked up a run as well.
So, Uxbridge has a date with the Cardinals, 1 versus 8 here on Friday. Your final thoughts?
Case did not look invincible in that game. They did not. We've been seeing them all year steamroll every team that they've been playing. And this AMSA pitching, for the most part, held them in check. 6 runs is still 6 runs, but no huge rallies, no home runs, no hitting the cover off the ball. That was just an overall foundational win for the Cardinals. But it also showed to me that they are not totally invincible.
Well, we'll see Friday for a spot in the Final Four. For Tyler Clark, our director out in kitchen, and the rest of our fabulous crew, I'm Brady Kudo. So long, everybody. Good night.
Good night.